Good News Production International was an answer to prayer for me. I was in my last year at Ozark Christian College, and I needed a place to stay. And it was like the day before the final decision had to be made, and I was praying, God, if I'm to go, would you please open a door? And the phone rang, and on the other end was Brother Tom. And he said, Debbie, we weren't expecting this, but we have an opening, and we've made a decision that we're going to let you come over and stay. Wow. My heart will always be grateful to the kindness and the compassion that they showed to me while I was here at Good News Production International. And it was while I was here that God gave me a desire, opened my mind to see the need to do farming projects in West Africa. We're a Christian humanitarian ministry. We gather supplies that we call gifts, and we place them into the hands of ministries abroad and at home. Gifts is a play off of 2 Corinthians 9:11. It says when we take his gifts to those who need them, they break out into thanksgiving and praise God. When we got involved with Fairview Christian Church, they began to restore a Ford 2N tractor for us. And like with all of the other farming projects, I began to pray as time became close for it to ship to West Africa for a name, to name this farming project. We had the Mwato Farm, farming project in Togo, which means God's farm. And we had the Alabaster farming project. But what would be the name that God would want to call this farming project? So I and the preacher Kingsley Nyadam, began to pray. And I was sorting through some supplies for the shipment to West Africa that would carry the tractor, and the Good News Bible came across me. Good News, I said, that's it. This is the Good News Farming Project. Of course, it is about the good news of Jesus Christ, and God, it was at Good News Production International that you gave me the vision to do the farming projects. And so what a privilege to get to name it that. And it just seems so fitting. So the next time Preacher Kingsley called, I said to him, dear brother, what do you think about the Good News Farming Project? He said, oh, dear sister, he said, that is just wonderful. That's the best name. It shall be that. So that's what we dedicated the tractor. We laid our hands on it, prayed over it as we loaded it into the container, and it's on the ocean, and soon it'll be working for the Lord.